The Carrera T was introduced for the 991.2 generation 911 as a back-to-basics variant tucked between the base Carrera and the S. In its ultimate guise, there was a weight saving of 20 kilos, thanks to no rear seats or infotainment, reduced sound deadening and lightweight windows, though I'd be amazed if any cars left the factory without 4 seats and a stereo. The standard 3-litre twin-turbo flat 6 from the Carrera remained, though the sports exhaust was standard and the 7-speed manual got a shorter final drive for better acceleration. On the chassis side, there were 20-inch alloys and PASM Sport chassis with a 20mm ride height drop. Sport Chrono package was also included standard, and maybe one day someone can explain to me what it actually does. However, as I'll mention later, the Aussie press car was PDK and loaded with options, so negated most of the T's advantages. Thankfully, Gerard's Carrera T is as its maker intended, and he very kindly threw me the keys at Sandown for this track test. Apologies, but the weather means there isn't any external footage in this test, as my cameras would have drowned and you wouldn't have seen anything anyway. And don't forget, the Addicted to Sliding track tests are brought to you in partnership with Evolve Driving. So if you want to hit the track and evolve your driving, check out the link in the description below. Let's get to it. This is going to be fairly mild as track tests go. A, because I'm in Gerard's very nice 911 Carrera T. But it's also an extremely wet and slippery day here at Sandown. There's standing water everywhere. There's big puddles, and Sandown is extremely slippery at the best of times. This car's on semi-slicks as well, so got to be a little bit gentle, at least until hopefully we can build a little bit of temperature in these tyres. But the 911T press car that I drove, I don't know, a long time ago now, 5 years ago or so, was a bit weird because they developed this 911 Carrera T that had lightweight windows and, you know, thinner glass and was lighter by about 20 kilos. But then the Aussie press car was PDK and had privacy glass and 18-way adjustable seats. So it completely negated the Carrera T advantages, whereas this, Gerard's car, is the proper one. Gotta look out for more standing water. This is one of those examples where I'm kind of glad we've got auto blip, as much as I always feel like I'm cheating when I use it. Got a short shift a bit here on the straight because we've got lots of torque. This is such a lovely car. As I said, it's nice to drive one with a few thousand Ks. It's got 40,000 Ks on it, this car. And it still feels perfect, as you'd hope. But the gear shift has freed up a bit. We've got a little bit of a slide at the rear just while we get some tire temp. We've got massive rivers between 1 and 2, so we'll take it very carefully through here. But if you want a car that gives you confidence in these conditions, a 911's a pretty good place to start. The 991.2 feels like a bit of a sweet spot because the 992 got quite a bit bigger, still awesome cars, but got quite a bit bigger. These still feel a bit more small, a bit more manageable. At the time, we lamented the end of the 3.8 litre Atmo engine a little bit, or the 3.6 in the base Carrera. This is based on, but now that everything's turbo, you've got this lovely 3-litre twin turbo 6. As I mentioned, this is based on the regular Carrera, not the S, so it's down a bit on power, but it's not really. This thing is still so fast. Gerard might be able to correct me, I think 283 kilowatts, yep, and 450 Newton meters.
415. Yeah.
450, yeah. So we've got a heap of torque. Like I mentioned, this one's the proper one. We've got the 7-speed manual. Not that we need all 7 gears today. And some people say this gearbox is no good. I don't know what they're talking about because everyone I've driven, it's felt really good. maybe it's not, you know, GT3 sharp, but it's light, it's super accurate. Got a bit of a slide there. That's okay. I've got it in Sport Plus mode, which is probably why we're getting a few little slithers here and there as the stability control. It's just backed off a little bit. I've still got it fully on though, obviously, because today's not a day where you want to be taking liberties. And I mean, this is a 911. It's it sounds like a pretty boring track test, but it just does everything so right. Heaps of power, engine's beautiful, steering's giving me what I need. Even if we run across the standing water there, there's still plenty of confidence. Just got the little wheel wriggling in my hand slightly just to let me know what's going on. Peel it into this fast quarter, which is right on the edge of grip, and I can feel that because the car's giving me lots of beautiful communication and feedback. Obviously on a wet day, the brakes are more than adequate enough, but this thing's been running around all day with no dramas whatsoever, and that's the beauty of a Porsche. So, just to finish off, rather than talk to you, I'm gonna do a lap and enjoy it. So we just get a little bit of understeer out of turn 11, I think it is. Feed the power on. 911 traction. Now we've got full power. Oh, gearbox so nice. This drivetrain is so good. Let's leave it in 4. Have a nice early break because we're not here to set any lap records today. Carry the brake in a little bit, just keep the weight on the nose, and then feed it. Watch this river because it will flare up. Back to second of the chicane, which is always super slippery at Sandown. It's actually not too bad today. Keep the brake on for this tight turn 4. Little bit of power slide on the way out, caught by the traction control, but then full power in second gear. No dramas whatsoever. On a short shift through the kink just to be on the safe side. Bit of a river there, but the car ignores it. That's fine. Short shift to 5th. Brake at the 150 just to be nice on the safe side. Keep it in 4th. What a lovely, lovely car. Just even though he's sitting next to me, if there was something wrong with it, I'd probably say it, but there's just, read the reviews of this thing when it came out. I did a review on it, and there was nothing wrong with the Aussie press car. It just felt like a normal Carrera because that's what the spec was. Whereas, you know, look at that, you just got a little bit of understeer through that last corner, but you can just feel it so well, even though it's, you know, changed to electronically assisted steering, electrically assisted steering. This is so nice, this car.